and create something that would help them help themselves. And I loved answering the questions that typically followed. What made you come up with this title? Why did you want to write about this? The truth is, this project has been on my plate for a long time, an entire decade. But it didn't start out as anything close to what it is today. Quite frankly, this book has had a life of its own and has evolved as much as I have over the past 10 years. Here is the timeline of that evolution, 2008 to 2014. Despite my career as a storyteller, I didn't have enough confidence to write a book on my own. So I asked a friend with an incredible story if I could write a book about his life. He didn't want to be that vulnerable either, but he said he would let me share his story if I put my story into the book too. We worked on the book on and off for 6 years. I flew to do interviews for his chapters of the book, and my parents even changed their vacation plans to help make one of our work sessions possible. After all that effort, he started a new job and realized he no longer wanted details about his personal life out there for the world to read. He pulled out of the project, and I didn't touch the hundreds of pages I had written for a year. 2014 to 2015. When I finally decided to do something with all that work, my dear friend Jennifer S. Wilkov was my North Star. She pops up throughout this book, so you can learn a ton from her too. I deleted everything I had about my friend's life and tried to make sense of the stories I had written about mine. Jennifer pushed me to figure out my why, the reason I was writing the book, and identify my audience. She also taught me the valuable lesson of writing for the reader. I took all her advice and worked on my book for another year. In the meantime, I happened to attend a conference hosted by Entrepreneur Media in New York City. It was there that I learned Entrepreneur publishes books in addition to Entrepreneur magazine. I had just started my YouTube channel and thought it would be amazing if I could write a book for aspiring entrepreneurs. As you will learn, starting my YouTube channel was a grueling process, which included burning cash and both ends of the candle. In looking back at the videos I recorded in the year leading up to my channel launch and the first year of the channel itself, every video had the same theme. This is what I'm going through right now, and this is how I hope it helps you. The same theme started to emerge as my writing project moved forward. I was lucky to have incredible mentees who were willing to read my work and give me feedback that year. 2016. At the same time I was working on reshaping the book, I met the love of my life and we got engaged. While my life had always been pretty public because I often shared TV news updates and charity happenings, this experience was something I wanted to protect. So when Brett proposed, we chose not to post anything on social media. For months, people asked me why I didn't share the news publicly. My answer every time was, I know what it's like to be single because I was single for so long, and I don't want people who are still dating to go on Facebook and feel like my good news is being thrown in their faces. Bottom line, I didn't want to ruin someone's day if they were having a hard time with being single. I was happy. I felt blessed. Only Brett and I needed to know that information and share it with people who were close to us. I didn't need the world to know I had a ring on my finger, or even see the ring. Many friends appreciated my sensitivity, while others told me seeing other people's good news gave them hope. I could appreciate both perspectives. Around that time, I was working on new chapters to show Jennifer, my North Star, and decided to send her a new introduction. In a nutshell, it included the fancy bio people read about me before I go on stage to deliver a keynote, and another bio I wrote for the book that really told the story of who I was and how I got to where I am today. The idea of showing the world who you really are has always been important to me. I included the real stuff going on in my life in my speeches and YouTube videos.